1 second. Hold on. Wait. Before you see that title and you go all sorts of ape shit here, it's a completely misleading title because I want to talk to as many Mike Huckabee supporters as possible. So please, Mike Huckabee supporters, if you stumbled on this video, if you searched for this video and you found it, I want to talk to you more than anyone else here. Alright? Undertaker Freak 1127 just made a video. I'll leave it linked in the video description because I had no idea about this story until he made his video on this I just watched literally minutes ago. Mike Huckabee was interviewed on CNN, and the interviewer talked about this story of the 10-year-old girl that got raped by her stepfather in Paraguay, and the Paraguay government is denying this girl an abortion. And the interviewer asks Mike about this and saying how, like, taking a stance that agrees with this is something that even the Republican Party and a lot of people in the Republican Party are saying is too severe, is too drastic, is too far to the right side of the political spectrum. But Mike gives the typical answers of, you don't solve the problem by taking another life. It's a tough situation. There's no real easy answer. And I'm seeing this and I'm going, like, my mind is going mad. And I'm saying to myself, there are people that support this guy. A lot of people that support this guy. And I know this goes in here in Philadelphia. I know what Christian belief is and how they willingly support someone. Tim Tebow got a standing ovation to come into the third quarter of a preseason game yesterday. So much so that he had to quiet the home crowd before he took his first snap. Pretty much because he's Mr. Johnny Catholic Socks or Christian Socks, whatever denomination he is. He's not Catholic. But the point is, it's like with just over Christian support of someone like Tim Tebow and over Christian support of someone like Mike Huckabee, just because he's against abortion. I support it. A life is a life is a life. Every child is great and wonderful. And God brings children into this world for us to love and adore and take care of. But fuck that noise if you're a 10-year-old girl that got raped. Are you fucking mad? This is a girl whose biggest money worry in life, and I posted a lot of this in a comment on UTF's video, whose biggest money worry in her life is getting enough cash together to buy a new Taylor Swift album. I mean, this is a girl that is dealing with the severe, and I can't even possibly fathom the severe mental and potential physical trauma from being raped at 10 years old would cause an individual. And on top of that, she's got to be a mother when she's fresh to double-digit years of age? And you think it's irrational to give someone like this child an abortion? Mike Huckabee supporters out there, if there are any of you, tell me why you would support this, or tell me why you support Mike Huckabee, but you find this irrational. You find this highly irrational. Or just if you don't support Mike Huckabee, but you support the fact that this girl should not be allowed an abortion, should be given an abortion, even though she was raped by her stepfather, even though she's 10 years old. I know this is a wonderful world that God brings children in, but you know what? God doesn't change the diapers. God doesn't buy baby formula, and God isn't going to pay that kid's college tuition when the mother is 28 years old. So many unwanted children that come in this world. And let's just also forget the fact that this girl's father, the raper, is going to have a zero role in their lives unless it's some really sick relationship that it's like, oh, I forgive you for raping me at 10 years old, but whatever. Who supports this man? Who supports Mike Huckabee with taking a stance like this? If there's anything, if I could play devil's advocate for a second to get some silver lining to Mike Huckabee's twisted logic is that at least he's sticking to his guns. I mean, because there's no way advisors in the Republican Party said, you know what, Mike, you should go ahead. You should go ahead and grab that by the flagpole and run around and wave that non-abortion flag, wave that no abortions for anyone flag, even if you're 10 years old. Like, he's sticking to his guns. He's a man that's gonna, stick to what he says, I guess. I guess that's the silver lining in this. But it just blows my mind that someone is going to run for president. Either, he's like, I'm not going to win anyway, so, I'm just going to take a radical stance. There's no way that you could take that radical of a stance. I mean, you could argue the opposite of this, saying, like, if there's a Democratic candidate who said, we really shouldn't worry about contraception, whether you're a teenager having sex or an adult or a preteen that wants to be promiscuous, because we have abortions. If an unwanted child comes along, you can just have it aborted. Don't worry about taking any sort of contraceptions whatsoever. Don't worry about taking the pill. Don't worry about putting a condom on or anything. If you get a disease, then you know what? You should have had an STD test before you got in bed with that person, so that's on you. But if the girl gets pregnant and you knock someone up, don't worry about it. We have abortion out there. Like that's as asinine a logic to speak from than saying, an abortion's an abortion. 10-year-old girls shouldn't have a baby aborted when it's a product of rape. What? Am I saying something wrong here? Yeah, you are. Anyways, Mike Huckabee supporters, if you came to this video, please tell me why you support this guy. Please tell me how you can support this message, or if you're just going to shove this aside and support him just for, the Charlie Church ways that he has, and ignore the extremely radical stances that he takes, like with stuff like an abortion. Oh boy. Anyways, I'm not voting for Mike Huckabee. All right, it's a misleading title. All right, sue me. Anyways, have a good day, everyone.